So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today I'm going to be discussing one of the most unique topics, and that is planets that are sitting second house to the moon and the 12th house to the moon. So for example, your moon is sitting in the 4th house. So we will try to understand planets that are in the previous house, like in the 3rd house and in the next 5th house. Okay, that is 2nd and 12 relation. Suppose your moon is in the 1st house. So we will try to understand if any planet is sitting in the 2nd house, because then from moon it's 2 places away, or if your moon is in the 1st house, any planet is in the previous 12th house. Okay, that is going 12 places away. So planets that are sitting 2nd house to the moon and 12th house to the moon. You can also consider planets that are sitting in the next house to the moon or in the previous house to the moon. Okay, now what does this signify actually? First of all, moon represents your mind. Moon governs your mind actually. And our mind is a very sensitive object. It gets influenced very easily. Any small thing happened, any sudden event happened, the very first thing which is getting impacted is our mind. Okay, all our senses basically, our hearing, touching, smelling, all these things, they activate some neurological pathways in our brain which is in our mind also. So moon is that mind. Planets that are actually posited in the 2nd and 12th house, previous and next houses to the moon, they are going to be having great influence in your own life. And you can understand this influence is not only going to be present for certain duration of the time, this is going to be present throughout of your own life. One thing I would like to clarify here, we are not basically right now talking about the Pap Kartari Yoga. Many of you might get confused, like I'm talking about Pap Kartari, where in the next and the previous house to the moon, the malefics are there. I'm not discussing that part here. And don't even confuse it with Kemdrum Yoga, where moon is sitting alone and in the previous and the next house there is no planet sitting up there. We are right now discussing neither the Pap Kartari nor the Kemdrum dosha here. Okay, understand this point. We are just trying to understand the influence of the planets that are in the next house to the moon and the previous house to the moon. Now first of all, the planets that are in the next house to the moon, moon is going to be striving towards that particular area. You just need to connect the planet significance and house significance. If for example in the next house to the moon Saturn is there, what is Saturn? Saturn is hard work. Saturn is fear factor also, grief, pain and sorrow. It means your mind is constantly going to be getting in that kind of a scenarios where you will attract these kind of a things in your own life. If in the next house to the moon, suppose Mars is there, Mars is energy, you are going to be thriving towards that particular Mars energy. It's like that moon is looking for who is in my next house and where to go now. It's like giving you the direction. It's just like a chariot, okay? So horses are carrying the chariot in that pathway, and that moon is looking at the next house with lot of hope actually. Is there any hope in the next house to the moon or not? And that is where most of your life is going to be getting dictated and revolved around. In the similar manner, when it comes to the planets 12th house to the moon or sitting in the previous house, they are bringing some karma, lot of heavy karma. And I'm going to give you here lot of examples, okay? Individuals that are actually having any planet in the previous house to the moon, they are bringing some baggage, some karma. Suppose Saturn is sitting in the previous house to your moon. This is a very grief and pain giving placement actually. Here understand, moon is not conjunct Saturn. Okay, your moon is not getting impacted by any of the Saturn's aspect here. Saturn is neither aspecting moon, it's not forming any conjunction here. Saturn is not forming any yoga here. But still if Saturn is posited in the previous house to the moon, still your moon is going to be having lot of karma. Your mind will constantly going to be have lot of pain, sufferings, emotional trauma with this particular placement I'm telling you. Benefics in the previous house to the moon also bringing some positive karma. but specifically malefics like Saturn. Even you need to pay attention towards the Rahu and Ketu axis also. If they are sitting previous house to the moon, they are bringing some heavy karma. And this karma then getting attached with you and you need to carry that karma. It's like that your mind is carrying some baggage from the past and you are carrying that baggage. And next house to the moon is where you are striving actually. And this is the journey of life of every person. I am in the nature right now. I'm not having a blackboard kind of a setting where I can explain you the next house and the previous house, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. We are here not discussing any set of yogas or Raj yogas here. No, nothing. I'm only saying planets that are in the previous house to the moon, they are carrying some heavy karma and baggage, and this baggage will going to carry forward with you throughout life. Now, it's not the case where if there is no planet sitting in the previous and next house to the moon, so it's not necessary that person is not having any karmic baggage. Okay, you can check your karmic baggage by Rahu, by 5th house, 8th house, debilitated planets also. But moon particularly, which is here deciding the dashas. Dashas mean the pattern of your own life is dependent over moon. On which moon, zodiac sign it is posited, which nakshatra and which pada is in moon is posited, it will going to dictate your 80 to 90 years of age in this universe actually. And if any planet, I will tell you, if it is coming in the previous house, it's very, very important for you to actually repay some karmic debt of that graha. It may be in short installments. By mean to say giving short installment, you can repay karmic debt by first of all mantra chanting or mantra sadhanas. Bij mantras of particular planet, okay? Like for Shani, it's Om Shan Shanicharaaya Nama. This is that Bij mantra. Many of you might going to ask me what mantra will do. Mantra will produce vibration. Vibration, you understand? In our Vedic astrology, when we perform some havan, some yajna, we put ahutis in the fire. So fire is acting as a medium of exchange between the human being and God. Anything you are giving to fire, fire is taking to God. And here we are chanting some mantras and some hymns also. HYMS. And most of the time it's going to be in Sanskrit language. Difficult to pronounce for many people. But these mantras, they are creating some vibration. Vibration mean energy. Like right now I'm speaking in front of this camera. So I'm also creating certain vibration. And this nature is also creating certain vibration. So whether my vibrations are aligning with this nature or not. If it is aligning, I'm going to be present here right now. If I'm not aligned, then I'm not going to be in this place anymore. I'm going to be then somewhere else. So understand one thing here, it's the concept of vibration. So first is the mantra sadhana. Chanting of mantra will help you to repay that karmic installment. It's not necessarily most of the time it's going to be bad. Keep this point in your mind. Many a time I will tell you this karmas are also going to be for the betterment. But if any planet coming in the previous house to the moon, even if it is benefics, so they comes with some terms and condition. It's like that suppose in the previous house to the moon Jupiter is there, and suppose Jupiter is forming some Lakshmi yoga for you people, wealth giving yoga. But if it is coming in the previous house to the moon, then moon will be like, or Jupiter will be like that, no. It's not like that I'm going to give you just right away. You need to fulfill certain terms and conditions. Sign an agreement or sign a contract with me. Like you are going to be repaying this karma throughout this life. Only then I'm going to be handovering you this thing. It's like that a written agreement which many companies do with the employees also for retaining them. It's a 3-year agreement with one particular company, and if you are going to be leaving this, we are going to forfeit everything. You understand? So the planets in the previous house, they are more dangerous in a way as compared to the planets that are sitting in the next. Also understand moon is your mother here. Mother. Now mother is also going to be a very karmic thing for many people. Because first of all, we stay inside mother womb for 9 months. So whatever mother is feeling during that time frame, the same thoughts child is also feeling or at least attracting. Now, in order for you to check the influence of the mother or whether the really mother is going to be seriously impacting someone or not, look at the degrees. Degrees, yes. In Vedic astrology, one zodiac sign is of 30 degree, 30. Pay attention towards the degree of moon. Whether your moon is in the starting degrees like 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree, or it is in the end degree, 28th or 29th degree. If your moon is in the Balya Avastha, early degree, or Vriddha Avastha, the old age basically, the 28 and 29 degree, it represents some major karma which you need to be repaying with your mother. And planets that are in the next and the previous house to the moon, they are going to be representing that karma, specifically previous house. Suppose moon is having connection with Mars. What is Mars? Mars is land, real estate, property related matter. So if your moon is having Mars, maybe in the next or in the previous, some real estate related karma with the mother need to be fulfilled in this lifetime. If some Ketu, Rahu, next and previous, something related to surgery, operation related karma. Saturn is going to be there, some major family dispute is going to be taking place. Mercury is going to be there, some sibling related karma. Venus is going to be there, some major relationship related karma, marriage related karma. Suppose your moon is in the 10th house, in the next house it's Venus. Now what does this mean? It means mother is going to be having some karma with marriage in your own life. And this is a continuous karma actually, because moon is going to be getting attached with each and every graha in such a way, it's very difficult to get detached then. Same thing with the Rahu also. In the next house to the moon, suppose Rahu, or in the previous house to the moon, it represents some ancestral karma, some Pitri karma. Pitri means ancestors. You are carrying a load of some ancestors actually, which you need to repay back in this society. Because moon is the graha which is not only the consumer, it's also the delivery person. Like, okay, now I have consumed, so it's my duty to deliver the results also. That is the main reason why Dasha started from planet moon, because moon is the delivery guy. You are online, you are ordering something on Amazon.com and you are waiting for your delivery guy to come to deliver this package to you. So moon is that delivery boy. It's going to be bringing that pizza packet in front of you, like it's your pizza, you can eat it. But it's yours, you can keep it. It's not mine, it's your, you can keep it. So this is that moon actually, which is getting so attached, so emotional with the previous and the next. That is also the reason why people that are having Kemdrum yoga, no planets in the previous and next house to the moon, which is known as Kemdrum yoga, these people, they tend to have lot of isolation. And isolation will automatically lead them to take a very spiritual pathway. Why this is happening? Because here moon is not having any major baggage, attachments. Planets will create attachment. That is also the main reason why at the time of making the death predictions for someone, okay, we need to check your moon and planets that are in the previous and next house to the moon. If any karma is there and you have not repaid it back, death will not happen. It will not get triggered, because moon will be like that, no, I will going to decide this Mahadasha, this Antardasha and this Parantardasha, and then this event will trigger. Same thing suppose with the event of marriage also, moon will decide, okay, this Mahadasha, this Antardasha, this Parantardasha, you will meet someone and event will trigger. And here moon is also not, it's, understand the reason why in our Vedic tradition, we are not studying sun signs, we are paying more attention towards the moon sign. Because moon is that sensitive thing which is getting influenced by everything. It's your environment basically, ecological system. That is also the reason why the Pap Kartri Yoga is studied mostly from moon, although from some ascendant also study by malefics in the previous and the next house to the moon. Now you understand there are more yogas in Vedic astrology rather than conjunction, mutual aspect, Raj Yoga, Lakshmi Yoga, exchange yoga. This is the topic of house to house connectivity, which I have made very few videos. If you are regularly watching this YouTube channel, you will find 4 or 5 videos in which I have discussed over the house to house connectivity, like how one house is also connected with other. It's not like that you're only studying the conjunction aspect and okay, my 5th house lord going in the 11th house forming conjunction with the 2nd house lord, that's it. No. This is the one way you can study the picture, but you also need to study the house to house connectivity. And same thing study with planet moon in order to understand how your mind is getting impacted and what is the karmic baggage that is going to be there. Similar thing you can check in the extra divisional charts also. Look whether the same planets are surrounding this moon in the other divisional charts or not. It will give you more confirmation actually. Like suppose same thing happening in the D1 and in the D12 chart. Dwadash Kundli actually. In the D60 chart also same thing happening. It represents in that particular area these karmas are getting more sway actually. In the Nabhash Kundli also suppose your moon is in the 7th house and in the 6th and in the next house the planets they are surrounding planet moon. It represents some major karma from these grahas are actually going to be afflicting your mind, which is your moon. So in this way you can check and decode your own moon in your astrological chart. I hope you have gained some insights in this particular video with me. If you are having any queries and consultations, you can just drop me an email and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure to subscribe my channel below, hit the like button, and I'm going to meet you very, very soon. You can send me super thanks also in contribution to my work if you find any TTBT insights here, and I'm going to meet you very, very soon. Hare Krishna. And let me show you my doggy. Jag. See.